Think about this for a second. Researchers in Denmark studied the test scores of over 2 million school children. They found that for every hour later in the day a test was taken, scores declined. Students taking tests in the afternoon performed as if they had missed 2 full weeks of school. Why? Because the afternoon is a cognitive Bermuda Triangle. This isn't just a feeling, it's a scientific fact, and it has huge implications for how we work and live. That insight is at the heart of Daniel H. Pink's book, When: The Scientific Secrets of Perfect Timing. Pink argues that timing isn't an art, it's a science. The success of our efforts often depends less on what we do and more on when we do it. The book reveals 3 major insights. First, the hidden pattern that dictates our mood and performance throughout the day. Second, the crucial, non-negotiable role of breaks. And third, how understanding the rhythm of beginnings, midpoints, and endings can transform our projects and lives. Let's start with the daily pattern. For about 80% of us, our days unfold in 3 stages: a peak, a trough, and a rebound. The morning is our peak. This is when our focus and analytical abilities are at their sharpest. This is the time to do your most important heads-down work, the stuff that requires deep concentration, like writing a critical report or analyzing data. Then comes the trough. That post-lunch slump is real, and it's dangerous. This is when medical errors spike, car accidents increase, and judges deliver harsher sentences. The key here is to schedule your less demanding work for the trough, answering routine emails, filling out paperwork. Finally, we hit the rebound in the late afternoon. Our mood lifts, and while we're less vigilant, our minds are more open. This makes the rebound period perfect for creative work, like brainstorming or iterating on new ideas. The other 20% of people are owls, and their pattern is reversed. They move from rebound to trough to peak. So how do you survive that dreaded afternoon trough? The answer is breaks. Pink insists that breaks are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of professionalism. But not all breaks are created equal. The most restorative breaks have a few things in common. First, something is better than nothing, but moving is better than sitting. Second, social breaks with friends are more powerful than solo breaks. And third, breaks taken in nature are the absolute best. For a real performance boost, Pink suggests the nappuccino. The instructions are simple. Drink a cup of coffee, then immediately take a 20-minute nap. The caffeine takes about that long to kick in, so you wake up feeling alert and refreshed, ready to fight off the trough. Finally, Pink explores the power of timing in our projects and lives through beginnings, midpoints, and endings. Beginnings matter. We are more likely to start a new habit on a temporal landmark, like the first day of the week, month, or birthday. This is called the fresh start effect. Midpoints are equally powerful. In any project, a midpoint can either be a slump or a spark. When a team realizes they're halfway through a project, it can create a sense of urgency that refocuses their efforts. Think of an NBA team that's slightly behind at halftime. They are statistically more likely to win. Lastly, endings shape our memory of an entire experience. To make an event memorable and positive, ensure it ends on a high note. End meetings with a summary of achievements, not a list of problems. In summary, When teaches us that timing is a science we can use to our advantage. By understanding our daily rhythm, we can match our most important tasks to our moments of peak performance. The key takeaway is to protect your peak time for analytical work, use your rebound time for creative tasks, and take strategic breaks during the trough. As Pink says, timing isn't everything, but it's a big thing. For similar reads, you might enjoy Daniel Pink's other book, Drive, which explores motivation, or The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, which dives into the science of building better routines. Find more great summaries and reading guides at booksplat.com. Level up yourself today, 3 minutes at a time.